Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990. Geneva's got all kinds of great programs available. And, again, there are a zillion programs out there, literally. And I just want to make sure that you realize that there are folks out there there are great lenders out there. When you go to a big bank, I just was meeting with one of the big banks yesterday, and we had this conversation, and it looks like we had some technical difficulties. Are we back live, Josh? So it looked, I was with one of these big banks, and my comment to them was, be aware that if you have a family that is looking for a loan, and it's not a product that your bank has, and again, it's one of the big banks, that doesn't necessarily mean we should be turning that family away and telling them they can't buy a house. Have them give us a call at 800-306-1990. We might be able to offer a program that maybe the big bank doesn't have. Every bank has their niche of what they're looking for, what they focus on. At one time, Chase didn't like self-employed people. I don't know if they are now. I mean, they don't like anybody, in my opinion. But their guidelines were stringent against that. Okay, so that doesn't mean self-employment people can't get a loan. So I just want to throw that out there to you. But every day at this time, OBMMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, and timely interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual lock rates with consumers across 35% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. 30-year conforming loans yesterday, they were up, locked at 6.44. Jumbo loans, 30-year, were up. They locked at 6.575. FHA loans, those were up. They locked at 6.349. USDA loans, they were down a little bit. 6.31 was the lock. And the 30-year VA loan, that was up a little bit at 6.087. Again, raw data, those are the interest rates as reported by OBMMI. We have no idea on APRs, how many points were paid or delivered to get those rates. That's just the raw data from OBMMI. Let's also take a look at what the markets are doing here as well. That's yesterday's data. So today we're going to look at the S&P 500. That one is up 42.18. 10-year Treasury is up to 3.56 is the yield on that one. And the mortgage-backed securities, the bond is up. That means interest rates are down ever so slightly on that as well. Once again, I got to report it because it is what's going on. Diana Olick.
Nothing like a little air superiority.
Yeah, she's giving you more misleading information, talking about pending home sales, measures signed contracts on existing homes, rose almost 1% in February. But Diana Olick, think about 1% in February. That would be, if you did that every month of the year, is that 12? I think. Big number. So Diana Olick comes out and says it eked out a little gain. I wonder, she can try and put a negative spin on everything. But this is the same person that made a huge deal out of a 0.2% decrease in the median home price earlier this week and failed to mention it was not real appreciation and was skewed by the mix of sales. She also forgot to mention that it was the third month of increases in a row and it was much better than expectations, which were looking for a 3% decline. These are signed contracts in February when rates moved 1% higher. Diana explained that this is the reason we saw a much smaller gain, using it as a point of weakness. So if Diana's right about that part, which, she's never right, well, if the interest rates were lower, does that mean that it would have been even a bigger gain? Strong market. Still saw an increase of almost 1% in sales. Sales are now down 21% year over year. So there is still more work that needs to be done, but we believe the worst is behind us. Imagine what the reaction from buyers will be when rates move down to the low fives. As rates move lower and with the spring buying season coming up, we expect activity to rebound nicely in the coming months. And we have told you, mark your calendar for May 10th. We'll be talking about that more and more. That's the Mortgage Minute, brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.